Impatient traders will always lose in the long term. Kind of sucks, but it's true. Impatient traders will always lose in the long term because trading is 10% execution and 90% waiting. This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Ewell. Are you looking to take the guesswork out of trading? Well, you need to get the Secret Investing book. It's the underground playbook that 10-minute stock traders are using to take the guesswork out of trading every single day. You can get your free copy over at secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch all of our past episodes over at sharevision.com. Good afternoon, traders. Happy August 24th. Finally, kids are back in school. Let me do my thing all day. So it was great. Thankfully, over this COVID stuff, easy one. Really wasn't a big deal for our family. Thank goodness. Ernie's here. Well, he's not here anymore. I just boarded a flight, so I'm out. See y'all tomorrow. See you, man. Be safe. Dr. Sinclair, good to see you. Bob, hey, man. Good afternoon. Maria, glad to see you. Donna, hi. Tyler, hey, everyone. Very cool. Glad you guys could make it today. Today is going to be an offensive day. We haven't had one of those in a hot minute, right? Yeah, so I'm going to try and keep the chit-chat down because it could be a busy day. So let me do this real quick before we get started. Friday, don't forget the web class, Friday morning. That's the one I'm looking for right there. The web class, Friday morning. How to dominate trading when you have no idea what is going to happen. And I really want you to come live if you can. If you are able to, just put it on, maybe while you're working. I know this is not the most ideal time, but it definitely fits with a lot of people's schedules. So maybe put it on the background, something like that. Try and come live. Try and come live so you can ask questions. You can be a part of it, right? This is going to be a presentation that gets saved just for us 10-minute stock traders inside the trading room. But we do allow people to watch live, and then they can watch it between now and Monday. And on Monday, it comes down. So I would really highly encourage you to invite anybody that you think could use this web class. And when you do, and when you guys come live, I will give you the choice of a free 10MinuteStockTrader.com hat, a free 10-minute stock trader hoodie, which, Maria, I saw your message after the stream ended yesterday. So glad you got it. Maria was saying the high quality hoodie, she liked it. I was like, this hoodie is awesome. And then a bull market t-shirt. So you have your choice of any of the three. And these are not for sale. These are my gift to you for coming live and bring one of your friends, right? Trying to spread the wealth ripple effect. And you get rewarded in the process. So hopefully you guys can make that on Friday. Now, let's move into the day trade segment. Now, we did not have any trades today, but I will tell you, I had some FOMO. I was watching the trades going through, or watching the price going through, and I'm like, oh well, I mean, like we could totally, jump in a little bit early. And I was sitting here, and I pulled out the Trading in the Zone, Chapter 7, talking about rigid in the plan, flexible in the outcomes. And I'm like, all right, not going to violate my trading rules. Not going to do it. Because I get it too. You're not alone. I get it too. And then, of course, thankfully, by following my trading plan, we managed to avoid this whipsaw today. And listen, whipsaws in trading happen, of course. It's frustrating as all get out. But when the market chops like this, there's the only thing you can really do is be as defensive as possible. So we didn't have any day trades today, but I did want to mention, the new part of our exit strategy, the selling into strength, would have given us an exit. The way that this works is it's one Keltner channel above the 5-period EMA. So it's one ATR above the 5-period EMA. When price breaks this in a candle or closes above, doesn't matter. So like I did on these two candles right here, the very next down candle is your exit signal. Properties, make that red. So these two candles right here would have been clean. You can still enter, no problem. but just be aware the next red candle is your exit. And then, listen, I was talking to Dr. Sinclair yesterday, and I was saying, we as traders are scientists, right? We have theories, we test our theories, we see what happens. This is a theory that I back tested and I found, and I am like, whoa, I've had like dreams about this. I'm so excited about being able to include this in our strategy. So it was pretty darn cool to see that. Hey, Victor, glad you made it, dude. I hadn't seen you in ages. I have to admit, you were in a trade this morning right before that big green candle. And you've been watching the 5-minute along with the 12-minute. Oh, so you were in the trade. Did you where was your exit, Tyler? Where was your exit? Because really, at the end of the day, the most important thing is your exits, of course. Of course is your exits, right? Paper profits are fun. Paper profits are exciting. But paper profits don't pay the bills until you close. So where'd you get out? Yarn! Hadn't seen you in ages, dude. Flying all over the earth, I'm sure. Glad you made it today, man. So, no day trades today, but the main reason we didn't have any day trades is because price is still below its 100 EMA on the 12-minute chart. So the trend on the 12-minute is still down. Now, the trend longer term, the 10 is over the 20, price is over the 50, is still long, still bullish. But in the shorter term, it's still down. Right, we got to have matching confluence on time frames. That's why we didn't have any trades today. So, is good. Victor says he comes every day, but forgets to say hi. Oh, it's good, Victor. Okay, let's move into our market analysis. We'll see what we can do today. Okay, welcome to the 10-minute trading room. This is how to trade in only 10 minutes a day and exactly how to take the guesswork out of trading. Now, with our 10 minutes to freedom strategy, as you guys know, this is our swing trading, options trading strategy. We are looking to take on signals starting with the market. And with the market, we have not had an opportunity to do this in a hot minute, so I'm really glad to see this come through. 10 over the 20, price over the 50. So let's clean this up real quick so you can see. Give me a second here. Drop that off so it's a little easier. There we go. Take off one more. There we go. The 10 is the blue line. The 20 is the black line. The 50 is the red line. So we have the 10, we have the 20. Price is over the 50. This is still considered a bullish trend. Now, granted, it's not as strong as it was a week ago, but it's still a bullish trend until one of these things reverses. Next, MMFI. MMFI, this is the percent of stocks over their own 50-day moving average, 67%. So 2 out of 3 stocks are bullish right now, so it looks really good. And then finally, FinClub came through with the green day. And on a green day, that means that is the green light. Today is an offensive day. All market conditions have lined up. Now, if we had any positions on right now, we would be starting with those. So let's take a look. Tyler says right around 41.53. Or the second red candle on the 12-minute from the top. Okay, let's go back to that. I just want to see Tyler real quick, and then we'll get busy. Second red candle from the top, right? Second red candle. That was a good exit, Tyler. Nice work. Nice work there. And it's smart keeping your risk in check. Because you saw right away that happened. All right, cool. Okay, let's move on to the next step. So we know the market is good. Well, it's not good. It is bullish. But let's go ahead and move from the market to the charts. The easiest, fastest, bestest way to find out what's bullish out there is to run the AI chart bearish power or bullish power scanner. I've been saying bearish for so long. I have it loaded up here. I'm going to click refresh, and we're going to see what pulls through. Once this pulls through, I'll be able to quickly export it and then import it into our relative strength scanner. And that's going to really tell us under the hood what's going on. So we got a few. We got 31. CCJ was on here earlier. Let's talk about this one. I was really excited to see this. We traded CCJ the other day. Do not fret that we missed out on this move right here. Check this out, right? We got in, we got out. Basically, it looks about flat, if I recall. And then price trended down. And you don't know. You don't know how far. Come on. Sorry, that messed up. Remove this segment. You don't know how far it's going to go this way, right? It could have totally gone this way. Could have totally just kept going to 19. But it had a bottom, and then it's reversed. And now we have an opportunity today. If it sets up, we could totally get right back in. That's something Paul Tudor Jones was really famous for, is just dipping your toe in, see if it works. 1 unit, sounds familiar. Dip your toe in, see if it works. If it does work, then you can hold the trade. If it doesn't, then you can take it off. And you can try again later when another setup happens. So we'll see. CCJ might pull through. We got 31. We're going to clone the watch list, select all. And I'm going to copy these and paste them into the scanning help file, which is going to transpose these to make them vertical. Then I'm going to take these and drop them into our relative strength scanner. Now I did this really quick, and if you need assistance or need to know what we just did here, go to the relative strength scanner section right here. I have a step-by-step exactly what I just did. And you can download these files that you need as well. So we're going to paste it in cell A5. Now this is going to go through, and it's going to look at all 31 of these, and it's going to compare. Oh man, my one of my cars rolled off of my table into the other chair I have on the other side. It's going to compare, and it's going to. Oh, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta get busy. Oh man, I did not expect all that to come through. Jeez. Okay, when this happens, hey Brian, good to see you. When this happens, we start at the highest relative strength, not the relative strength delta. We start at the highest relative strength and work down. So this is going to take some work. So let's get busy. We need a back test. In fact, let's do this. Let's go one step further. Copy these and run the back test, because that'll help eliminate some. That's the next step anyway, is the back test. We found the relative strength, which was a lot, and then back test. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of them. My pre-built strategy tester, 10-day bullish full. And so it's running basically everything, all the moving averages are pointing up, and then the exit signal is across below the 10-day. What we want to see here is a positive expectation. So this one has 49%. That's huge. When I see a positive expectation, I'm going to mark it blue. And then we will come back to it to check on also the 5 period. And then we'll also come back and check on it for liquidity and see if we can actually put this trade on. Isaac is excited. Yeah, for sure. Me too. Okay, so we got to be quick because we got a lot to go through. I think it was 31 on that list, and how many pulled through? It was like all but 1, right? All but 2. So we have 30 to go through. Okay. So I'm going to quickly go through these and mark them blue if they have a positive expectancy, and I'm going to mark them red if they have a negative expectancy. Or this one's 0. I'm going to mark it red because we got other opportunities that are way better, so I'm not going to stress on that one. Oh, yeah. Might be a busy day. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay, so that's a negative. UNP. See some oil and gas names come through, which are not too surprising. Traded this one apparently. EBD, negative. Shell, is negative. PEP, negative. XOM is positive. GIS, negative. BP is flat. I'm gonna mark it red. SU. Got plenty to choose from. SQM. BHP. CVE. That's a big one. Traded that one apparently as well. I love stumbling across my old notes. It's fun to me. CTRA. And I apologize for not being very exciting while got to run the data. PSX. And lastly, EQT. So we got a bunch. Now that we have these bunch, all the blue ones are ones we're going to look at again on the 5 period. The only thing I want to do right now is just confirm that the 5 still has positive expectancy. So I'm going to blow through these real quick. Yes, 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 yes. No. That's why we do it. Okay, crap. I don't know where I stopped. Okay, so all of these have positive expectancy on both the 5 and the 10 period, so we're good there. Now, what I want to do is real quick, right quick, is I'm going to take my little notepad because we need to get the highest relative strength first of these. So I'm going to type these out really quick so I can copy them over. SULLY, Dino, SQM, BHP, CPE, Fang, PSX, EQT. Okay. We're going to take this list, paste it back into the relative strength scanner. That way we don't have all the others that we don't have to look at. Okay. Now they should still all say set up. Let's just pull through. Okay. Now we want to go with the highest relative strength first. All right, highest relative strength looks like it's EQT. All right, EQT and then Dino. So let's go first to EQT, which is the last one. Do we like the 5 on the 66% or the 29%? We like the 5, okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, was to see how far that goes. So we have the 5 EMA, planned exit point. What we want to do is we want to go up to here and find EQT. Find the second ATR. So this will be our third entry point. 5550. Does the back test show crossing 5550? Absolutely. Doesn't mean it will happen, but the back test shows it. So 5550. Historically, it has performed really well. Third entry point. Okay. Let's go into the broker platform and see what the liquidity looks like. Real quick recap on liquidity, what we're looking for. Everything on here is already 1 million shares a daily traded, so you don't have to stress about that. 21 days to expirations are our starting point. We want at least 250 plus open interest, less than 50-cent bid-ask spread, 20% or less extrinsic value. Generally puts us around 80 delta on the calls. Let's go take a look. Oh, and as you saw here, start with the highest relative strength and work down. And that's what we're doing, especially on a busy day like today. EQT. 21 days gets us to about September 16th. Let's do open interest on the calls. Ooh, we got a lot of volume in the calls. Check that out. Okay. Just going to drop a couple right there. And then I'm going to go to extrinsic. Oh, that's a lot more extrinsic than I expected. $1.71 over 490. I think it's going to be good. 30, no, that's 34%. That's not going to work. All right, let's try that again. Open interest. Try these two. Extrinsic. All right, looking at 1.40 over 5.60, 25, or 1.2 over 6.4, 1875. That's our number. Okay, so because we're working it down highest to lowest relative strength, we're looking at EQT, looks strong on the back test, following the 5 period, and where did it go? Sorry. It does pass through our second ATR. So what I need you to do is go inside the relative strength scanner, update this to include your account balance and your risk tolerance, right? Because I can't tell you how big of a size to put on, but I'm going to tell you I'm going to put on my size that's appropriate for me. So I'm going to go on my other screen and do it in the business account real quick, right quick. EQT. September 16th, 45 calls. All right, let me see where I can get filled. Hopefully, and get a good price. All right, so EQT, September 16th, 45 calls. And I'm working my order now. Oh, filled almost right away at 630. Lock that in. Okay. EQT, September 16th, 45 calls for 630. Open interest. Yeah, lots of open interest there. Okay. That looks good. Give me a second here. Ah, Brian wants it in the chat. Yeah, that sounds good. Give me a second here. How do I add a channel? I don't know how to add a channel. Dang it. Add a server. Okay. I'll drop it in the day trades for now. I'll drop it here. It was EQT swing trades today. Yeah, I could put it in this one. Swing trades today. 1. Oh, I should have done it like this. EQT. Oh, you guys can see this. Yeah. EQT. Right at 50. Let's call it 50. $50 roughly. At 50. We did the September 16th, 45 calls. 9/16, 45 calls. Is that enough information? I hope it is. Let me say EQT win trading win at $50. Oh, I didn't mean to send it. I was trying to edit it. Okay. EQT win at $50, the 9/16, 45 calls. Okay. All right, moving to the next one. That was good. Nailed it. Okay, we're going to move on from EQT. The next highest one, one of them dropped off. That's okay. Next highest one is Dino. Dino. All right, on the back test, 38% on the 5-day or 34% on the 10-day. So the 5-day is a little better. Let me type this out real quick. 5-day planned exit point. And let's go over here. I guess that one came back. To the second ATR is 57.30. Doesn't really get up to. It gets close. It does pass. All right, let's assume that this is going to work, and let's keep building this trade out and see what happens. Okay, so it passes on the second ATR. Let's go look at liquidity. Dino. Oh, it's Sinclair Oil. That's so funny. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, open interest, September 16th. This one looks good for... Let's look at the extrinsic value. 37 cents is really good. Could probably do better, actually. Let me look. On the 50, what is 122 over 470? %, but then we have to pay 50% less. I'm digging it, and it's got a lot more liquidity. All right, I like this one. All right, we're looking at Dino, September 16th, 50 calls using the 5-day, and it does pass through our third entry point. Yeah, I have no reason not to. Okay, let me go to my other screen and put it in. I'll tell you where I get filled. Dino. September 16th, 50 calls. Let's see. I tried at 460. That didn't get filled. Try 465. Ah, not filling at 465. Let me go 470. There, I'm in. Okay. Yeah, I got filled at 470. Okay, Dino, September 16th, 50 calls when it's trading at 53.43. Sorry, let me go over here. I lost it. There it is. Dino, September 16th, 50 calls at 470. And I'll type it in the chat too, Brian. I got you. Number 2, Dino, win at 53 at 43. Got the 9/16/50 calls. I can remember that. Okay, cool. We got 2 in today. This is why we start with highest relative strength, because there's a lot to go through, clearly. Okay. Dino, September 16th, 50 calls for 470. Last call. Dino, September 16th, 50 calls for 470. Okay, let's move on to the next highest relative strength. Take up Dino and EQT. See who pops out next. WMB. Let me clear my notes. Oh my. That's an interesting looking back test. Okay. WMB's third entry point would be... I don't know why it just came out of there, but we're going to assume it's still good. 37.16. Yeah, that's gonna cross that hurdle. 37.16. But I forgot to do if it's the 5 or the 10-day. 5 is 11%. 10-day is 13%. Crosses it. It crosses it. So 10-day EMA. Planned exit point. Okay, this was what is Williams Companies? I don't even know what that is. I was talking to who was it? Tom Basso. And I remember telling him how I put on a trade and something I'd never even heard of before. He's like, yeah, I do that all the time. He's like, it doesn't matter. It's just price. Price all that matters. Let me close out on some tabs. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to close that one too. Okay. Let's go work on WMB. WMB. Williams Companies. Looking to go long, so let's look for... Oh, look at all that open interest. Okay, all right. That looks shiny. What about extrinsic value? Okay, all right. I'm liking that. 26 cents on $2 is going to work. Be sure on Williams, you're getting the right... And I don't know why this just pulled off here. Make sure you get the appropriate size, because Williams is half the price of the other two we put on. And the options, as you can see, are significantly less expensive as well. So be sure that you're pricing yourself correctly, okay? Make sure you're getting the right size. Open interest. That looks good on the 34 calls. And then let's go back to extrinsic. 26. Yeah, I can't say no to this one. And that's the thing. I forget where I heard it recently, but it was like, if you have a setup, it must have been trading in the zone. You are obligated to take that trade because it is set up. It's going to be a random distribution of if it's a win or if it's a loss, and we don't know how big a win, but we do know approximately how long of a loss to use, or how big of a loss to use. Oh, Yorn, that's a good question. It pulled off. Let me see. Let me try and override it real quick. Let me try and override it. I wonder if I can paste the value, edit, paste special value. Yeah, okay. Yorn, if you have access to a PC, you can copy over that or just type in set it for entry and it'll pull through. Like, look at the share size on this one, right? Or the option size. 31 contracts versus the one next to it is 10. Yeah, make sure you size that one correctly. Okay, let me do the same on my end. Looking at WMB. Yorn, can you confirm that worked for you? If you don't mind. WMB, September 16th, 34 calls. Get the right size. See if I can get filled. What am I trying to get filled at? 185 or better. Okay. Try 182. See how that does. No, not 182. 184. No. 186. No. Never use market orders, by the way. I'm not going to fill 188 either. 190? Okay, there you go. What did I actually get filled at? 188. Okay. Never, ever, 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 ever use market orders. Okay, you're close. You're close. Never, ever, ever, ever use market orders. Always use limit orders on options. Okay. To recap, WMB, September 16th, 34 calls for $1.88. I'm going to type it in here, number 3. WMB, was it 35.55? When at 5.55. What did we get filled at? 188 on the 34 calls. 39.16, 34 calls for. Oh, I didn't put the price. My bad. Sorry about that, Brian. Sorry about that. Okay. Good there. Good there. WMB. Yorn's good. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Move to the next one. How exciting. We have so much to do today. We still got time, too. All right. Next highest one is XOM, ExxonMobil. Cool. Going to ExxonMobil. Yeah, we are definitely taking a long oil position today. That's for dang sure. All right, 10-day is 37%. 5-day is 9%. So we're going to run on the 10-day. And let's confirm our backtest blows through our third entry, which is 103.98. $103.98, third entry, and we can see that it does. And we're following the 10-day EMA, 10-day EMA. And let's go to the option chain. Now, I know ExxonMobil is going to be fine. Excuse me. All right, XOM, September 16th. Let's look for open interest. Should have plenty of that. Decently affordable considering it's a $100 stock. Let's look at these two. Extrinsic. Oh yeah, 208 on 560 is too much. Too much extrinsic. 143 on 745. Ah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, so ExxonMobil, it's right at 89.50 right now. ExxonMobil, September 16th, 92.5 calls. Open interest is awesome. Extrinsic gets it right at 20%. Let's see where I can get filled. Okay, September 16th, 92.5. Get the correct position size that you need over here. And then XOM, September 16th, 705 is what it shows on my end. 74. Oh, wow, that's changed a lot in a few minutes. Yeah, because I have I've told you all this before, because I have a business account, it gives me delayed quotes, which is really annoying. So I kind of have to crapshoot if I'm actually going to get filled or not. Or I can just look on the other screen, which is like a personal account. They want to charge $150 for live quotes, which is so annoying. I don't get it. On a business account, of course. That's $150 a month. Unbelievable. I'm trying. I'm up to $750 right now. Boom. Okay. And at $753. That's where my fill price ended up. $753. XOM, September 16th, 92.5 for 753. Jorn, you came back on a great day. And Ernie flying around right now, which is so ironic, right? You're not flying when Ernie is flying. Ernie, unfortunately, is missing out today. XOM. Let me double check that. Did I get the right strike? Boy, I hope I did. XOM, 92.5. Yeah, XOM, September 16th, 92.5 for 753. I'm going to type it out here. It was XOM win at, what did I say, 89.50? 98.50. 98.50. 9, 16, 92.5 calls for 753. Right? Yeah. Oh. Good. Nice work, Jorn. Okay. XOM, September 16th, 92.5 at 753. See, this is why, instead of being overwhelmed, instead of freaking out, which you totally could, we're just systematically going through at the highest relative strength and working our way down. The cycles were lining up for today to be a good day. I agree. I think today's going to be a great day. Today is going to be a great day. We've got a nice pullback in the SPY, which has allowed all these other opportunities to boil up to the surface. So let's see how far we can take them, that's for sure. Okay, next, we're done with the XOM. We still got time. We could do one or two more, depending on time. Next one. Oh, hang on. I got an alert going off on my phone. Just a second here. Okay, got it. Next one. Looks like AR. Whoa. I don't know anything about AR, but a 370 cent per return sounds amazing. 307. Sorry. 307, 370. It's a big difference. All right. On the 10-day, clearly we can't anticipate a 300% return, but we can play what we can get with. 10-day, EMA, planned exit point. It's trading approximately 43.14 right now. It's unbelievably high backtest. So if we look on here, the backtest needs to be above 47.90, which clearly it is, for the third entry point. Oh, come on. So this is third entry. I just changed a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, now let's go into here. Let's go to AR. Antero Resources. Sounds like another oil company, if I had to guess. All right, Antero Resources. Let's see, open interest. Lots of open interest. Okay, let's take a look at these three. Let's find the least amount of extrinsic. What does... Well, 194 over 420 won't work. 159 over 490. Oh, I did that wrong. 159 divided by 45. Yeah, 490. It's 32%. We're going to have to go a little higher. Maybe this one, maybe this one. Go back to extrinsic. Let's see, 96 over 630. That's going to be fine. What about 129 over 560? It's 23%. Saves us $1. It's at 23%. I can live with 23%. There's more liquidity here. It's tight. It's 20 cents versus 30 cents wide. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. So this is AR. Go to my other screen here. AR. September 16th. 39 calls. See where I can get filled. All right, AR, September 16th, 39 calls. Working it, working it. Okay, filled at 550. Locking in at 550. That's going to be the last one. We're not going to have time to do this again. AR, September 16th, 39 calls at 550 while it's trading at 43.20. Oh, actually, it's gone up a little bit. Okay, cool. Whole lot to do today. How many was... Oh, let me type this into Brian real quick. 5 was AR when at 43.20. It was the 9/16/39 calls for what was it? It was 550. Jorn's got 550 as well. Excellent. Busy day. That's how trading goes. I even had a TikTok. I don't know where. I think I did it yesterday. It was I was talking about patience, right? Because there are days when there's nothing to do, you hang out, you wait, and then there's days like today where it's just overwhelming amount of opportunities, and you have to balance. And we balanced strategically, quantifiably, by looking at their relative strength. So let's type these guys in real quick. It was, go to my list here. EQT, Dyno, EQT, Dyno. I think these may all be oil stocks. WMB, XOM, and lastly it was AR. Interesting. Nice. Thanks, Jordan. Okay, cool. So we are in, and we're just going to let these guys work. Now, remember, it is a random distribution of wins and losses. Go back to your Trading in the Zone book. Random distribution of wins and losses. Hopefully, these will turn out to be giant winners. Now, what is really cool about these, if you look, is the relative strength. This is something that most people have no idea, right? Most people have no idea. The relative strength on these, interesting because the majority of my gains last year came in oil as well. The majority of these are tracking at 1.5 to 2 times as strong as the S&P 500. That's what this means. So if it's at 1.5, that means the gains are 1.5 as great as the SPY. So that's really good. And they're growing. Look at this, right? A week ago, this was 143. A week ago, this was down by 42 points. That's what these numbers mean. These are, in my opinion, the very best stocks in the market to hold right now. So we'll see what happens. Now let's move into our final thoughts. It was a good day. Real good day. I love execution days on offensive days. Okay. Money trade edge. Impatient traders will always lose in the long term. Kind of sucks, but it's true. Impatient traders will always lose in the long term because trading is 10% execution and 90% waiting. 10% execution, 90% waiting. Patience is the most important trading skill. It goes back to what we were saying at the beginning of today's trading room. You know, there's always that thought in the back of your mind of the FOMO, like, oh, I should get in, right? Oh, I should do this before something happens. Patience is the most important trading skill, and you got to learn it. You got to develop it, and you're not going to be successful if you don't. So, okay, thank you guys so much for coming today. Busy day. I will send out an email with everything. I mean, it's already in the Discord. Let me think about this for a second. Actually, let me run a poll real quick for you guys. Dr. Sinclair, I want it right now. Yeah, for sure. Would you guys... Nah, I guess that's not fair to somebody who's not in the Discord. I was going to say, I could just put the trades in the Discord, but then if somebody is just getting the emails and they haven't participated in the Discord, they may not do that. I can do both. Jorn says send an email. Okay, I'll do it. God, making me do all this extra work. You guys are the best. You guys rock. Don't forget Friday about the web class. Be sure to invite somebody so I can send you some free swag. Otherwise, I will see you. Jorn's not in the Discord yet. Got it. Jorn, get in the Discord. See you guys tomorrow. Let me do that again. I'll see you guys right back here tomorrow. Talk soon. Hey, don't forget, before you head out, head to secretinvestingbook.com right now to get your free copy of The Secret Investing Book. This is how to finally get a positively unfair advantage in the stock market. And it has 13 of the secrets that Wall Street does not want you to know. And I want to send this to you for free today. Just help me by covering shipping. And the way you can do that is by going to secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com, and I'll ship this out for you right away.